MSNBC host Rachel Maddow has been dealt a huge blow just days after her close friend and colleague Joy Reid was suddenly fired by the network due to tanking ratings. MSNBC is undergoing an aggressive reshuffle in a bid to cut costs and repair the network's bottom line. As part of those changes, it has been reported that the majority of Rachel Maddow's staff working on her primetime show are being let go, with the option of taking severance or redeployment to other parts of the business. The news comes after the struggling network fired Joy Reid, with Rachel Maddow lashing out at her employers, suggesting Reid's show was cancelled due to racism.
An even bigger programming change is at 7 p.m. Eastern, where Joy Reid's show, The Readout, ended tonight. And Joy is not taking a different job in the network. She is leaving the network altogether. And that is very, very, very hard to take. I am 51 years old. I have been gainfully employed since I was 12. And I have had so many different kinds of jobs, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. But in all of the jobs I have had, in all of the years I have been alive, there is no colleague for whom I have had more affection and more respect than Joy Reid. I love everything about her. I have learned so much from her. I have so much more to learn from her. I do not want to lose her as a colleague here at MSNBC. And personally, I think it is a bad mistake to let her walk out the door. It is not my call, and I understand that, but that's what I think. I will tell you, it is also unnerving to see that on a network where we've got two non-white hosts in primetime, both of our non-white hosts in primetime are losing their shows, as is Katie Fang on the weekend. And that feels worse than bad, no matter who replaces them. That feels indefensible, and I do not defend it.
Online commentators were shocked at Maddow's brazen criticism of her employer, with this commentator saying, Rachel Maddow just went on an unhinged 4-minute rant against MSNBC, her own network, for sacking Joy Reid. MSNBC is in its final spiral into the ground. It ain't coming back. Elon should take over. Sky News host Anika DiGiorgio slammed Maddow, calling her unhinged.
And look, who comes to her defense? Guess who? Fellow MSNBC host Rachel Maddow, who's gone on an unhinged rant implying that the network is racist for firing Joy.
This commentator agreed, saying Rachel Maddow just called MSNBC racist for firing Joy Reid. On MSNBC, guys, that place is a total dumpster fire. Trump destroyed them all. And whilst Maddow and Reid are playing the victims and blaming racism, sexism and anything else they can think of for their precarious job situations, commentator Megyn Kelly served up some common sense.
We just pulled the ratings from Thursday night. On Thursday night, this is in the 25 to 54 demo. I mean, this is just unbelievable. Like, truly, when I was at Fox, a bad night in the demo would be in the threes, 300 and change. But it was often 600,000, 700,000 and change. In the demo, those are now the overall numbers, the total audience numbers on a great number for most of cable news. Here's her demo number from Thursday night, 59,000. She was 4,000 away from Slashy's, which is 9,000, which is 50,000. She was 59,000. That's what she got in the overall demo. She lost to her competitor on CNN, who had 104,000, lost to Laura Ingraham, who had 389,000, lost the whole ratings race inside MSNBC, where their great white hope, Jen Psaki, who's taking over now at 9. This is all part of a reshuffling. She got 65,000 in the key demo. 65. That's okay. That's their future. Rachel Maddow, she's their big star for $30 million a year. All you have to pull is 144,000 in the demo, which I think is what we got. Maybe overnight at 3 a.m. during a weekend program lineup at Fox. 144,000 now earns you $30 million a year on MSNBC.